It's Tuesday, February 17th, 2026, and severe weather is on its way to parts of the Ohio Valley, and we also have some snow that's coming as well. So let's jump straight into today's forecast. So the first thing I do want to talk about is our risk that we have. So today is Tuesday, so we have a risk on Thursdays, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this is our risk for, this is Thursday, February 19th, where we have a slight risk for Louisville, Cincinnati, Maysville, Indianapolis, and Springfield, where there will be a chance to see some tornadoes and severe thunderstorms and maybe even some hail, mainly if you live in that area. We also do have a marginal risk going around it where some scattered severe thunderstorms will be a possibility. Remember, make sure to stay prepared for this, but this is for Thursday, February 19th, okay? This does include a little bit of Columbus, but not that much. It does this, but this also includes, I think, a little bit of Nashville. This does include St. Louis, and this does include Bloomington and Springfield. So make sure to be staying weather aware. It does not include Fort Wayne. But if you live in this general risk, this is just for like thunder and thunderstorms. There will be a chance to see some thunderstorms and stuff like that, but not severe. That's the light green. These greens right here, like this green and this yellow means severe, but these like with light greens around it mean that they're just going to be thunderstorms. So make sure to be staying aware for this. This is for Thursday, February 19th, 2026, February 17th, 18th, yeah. And then tomorrow we do have a chance to see some thunderstorms as well, mainly if you live in these areas, like right here, and then this area up here, where there's going to be a chance to see some thunderstorms. So make sure to be staying aware for that. And then, we'll see some thunderstorms. I'm going to show you guys the future radar so you guys can know what it might look like. So I'm using this future radar. Let me find the thing. We'll use the other one. RFSA. There we go. But yeah, severe weather is going to remain as a concern for that area. So make sure to be staying weather aware by keeping alerts on and stuff like that. So yeah, and besides, tornado season is coming up here pretty soon, so that might be why we're seeing an uptick in severe weather. It's probably because of the warmth, but spring is coming up here soon, guys, so it's time to get prepared for winter time. So let me just pull up the let me see I'll just pull up this radar right here. None of them are going to work. There we go. Okay, sorry, guys. Very sorry about that. So, the storm is already trying to develop, okay? The storm is already trying to develop in the west. Over here. The storm is already trying to develop. And it's going to try to make its way up here. And then we're going to have some rain come off of it around here. And then we're going to have those severe thunderstorms and maybe even a few supercells over there. So, there was a radar that I had that showed a way more detailed map about what we could be expecting for severe weather. Just don't rely on what the storm will look like with the GFS. But this is what it could look like, but most likely not. Like, we're not going to see just rain. Okay, we're not going to see just rain in this area. Let's pull it back up to the point. We're going to be seeing severe weather. So we're going to have some supercells, maybe some clusters and some lines of storms in this area starting to fire up on the 19th. I think it will mainly be a nocturnal threat. So if you're in any of these areas, make sure to have alerts on while you're sleeping, because this is going to be a nocturnal threat. So if there is a tornado warning, it'd likely be around 7 p.m. anywhere from 7 p.m. into the night, but we'll get more data to see what will happen. But yeah, just make sure to be staying aware. That's what the radar could it just gives you an idea. Here's the slight risk. Severe thunderstorms with the potential to produce a few tornadoes with damaging wind gusts are possible for parts of the middle Mississippi into the lower Ohio valleys Thursday afternoon into early evening. Discussion. Considerable damage spread persists within the latest model run output concerning shortwave developments within the evolving pattern North America through this period. In general, though, guidance indicates that larger-scale mid-level troughing will slowly begin to shift inland of the Pacific coast Thursday through Thursday night, while being maintained downstream across the Rockies, the Great Plains and Mississippi Valley, and slowly developing toward the lower Great Lakes and Appalachians vicinity. The center of the subtropical high is likely to shift from the Gulf Basin into the Bahamas Caribbean, with its northern periphery maintaining an influence across parts of the southeast. One or two shortwave perturbations emerging from the intermountain west may be in the process of progressing. Oh my gosh, into and across the central gate. Okay, we're just not going to read that anymore. I think we already did the summary thing, but there's definitely going to be severe weather if you're in these colors on Thursday, February 19th. So make sure you be staying aware. And I believe we're going to get like a excessive rainfall risk for Los Angeles today. There's going to be a chance that we could get some excessive rainfall in Los Angeles today, so that's just a heads up there. So let's check out the winter storm outlook so I can show you guys what we're expecting with that winter storm. So this is what it could look like tomorrow. We're going to be having impacts of the winter storm down here. The severe weather is going to be further down south, but the impacts of the winter storm will be right there. And then we could see the winter storm go into the northeast. But that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Then fast forward to future radar. Let's see what could happen. There's our winter storm that we're going to have right here. 19th through the 20th, we're going to have that winter storm. Let's fast forward even more. We're going to have possibly a nor'easter on February 23rd into 22nd, 23rd. We're going to have some snow, it looks like, around that time too. February 25th, 4th. Come down from Canada. And, still shows signals of more snow. So, snow is not done yet, nor severe weather. So, thank you guys for watching. I do want to note that there is a fire risk today. Like a big one. Alright? We're having a big fire risk if you live anywhere in these locations. Because, look at this. We have a particularly dangerous situation in Nebraska. Red flag warning. PDS. Weather is expected to be like extreme fire weather conditions. So, please be aware. Okay? Check your local burning permitting conditions or whatever. I don't know. But just please be aware. Because, like, a wildfire can easily start from our conditions out here. So make sure to stay aware. And there's definitely going to be a chance that we could see some rip current and beach hazards if you live in any of these coasts of Florida. And California will continue to be hammered by some snow. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next weather update video. Bye.